Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Oops. I'm so used to being like, come on, welcome back to blah blah blah. My fault. Hello everyone. Welcome back. Today we're starting a new game called Arcade Spirits. This is gonna be the return of Antonio. I'm so excited to bring the boy back. I have watched a few people play this game. I already know how some of these routes play out, but one of the characters I already know how his whole arc goes just because I watched the voice actor play through his route, or most of his route. So he's out for that because I don't want to be replaying something or not having my genuine reactions to some things. But the other two male characters I pretty much know nothing about, and also we're playing Antonio, which I canon gay man. If that ever changes, he's gonna be queer just like I am, just spectrum queer. We don't know what the heck we are. All we know is that we're not straight. So if you're interested in playing this game yourself, I'll have links in the description. I'm trying to remember what platforms this is on. I got mine from itch.io. I know it's on Steam. I'm not sure if it's on Nintendo Switch or any of the consoles. I think it did have its console release. That's how popular this game was, or how much they wanted other people to play. So yeah, links in the description as always. Right now it's just me going in semi-blind about how things are gonna work out. Let's go. Database system online. New profile detected. Analyzing. New profile number 237771. Economy bracket lower middle. Employment category bleak. Current emotional health rating low. Ideal candidate for premium level assistance. Proceed. Negative. Premium level assistance requested. Proceed. If there's one of the things that I love about this is it's the sound. It's really good. Alright, negative. Pretty please. Negative. Overriding denial of assistance. Establishing premium services for profile number 237771. Justification? Hope. Hope should be rewarded. Spirit must be restored. Now compiling personal metadata. Oh my god, we get to pick. First name. Guys, I have a confession to make about Antonio's last name. I didn't think I was gonna reveal this so soon. So, Antonio's name was birthed way back when Dream Daddy came out. I did a quick stream back in my old laptop, so I didn't actually finish that playthrough for Dream Daddy, but I asked for help in the chat to name him, and I already knew that I wanted to name him Antonio just because I love Antonio Banderas. And then someone was like, Keanu Reeves, and I was like, what? Who's Keanu Reeves again? And then I looked it up real quick. I'm like, that's Keanu Reeves. You know what? Maybe for the last name we're gonna do Reeves instead. So it's Antonio Reeves. Amazing. Same hairdo. Okay, let's see. I don't know Antonio's skin tone. Don't look at me. It's closer to it's this, right? Yeah, that's too light, and that's a little too dark, so it's this. Right in the middle. Hair color. Do you have brown? That's a little orangey brown. That's more red tone. I guess this is an orangey brown. Just from the way I've been drawing him lately, he is more of an orangey brown, but at the same time, maybe I should actually do brown. Yeah, this is more of the kind of orangey tone I'm going for. This eye color. Make it obvious that it's green. Okay, what type of green is this? It's gonna be this type of green. I guess we'll go with that. Clothing color. I really wish green, but the green I want. Because I don't want to go with gray, with a gray sweater. But all of these have the undertone. Okay. So if anyone follows my Twitter, they know kind of the default concept if there's like kind of like a canon look, I put that sweater on top of Antonio. Or I just put a sweater that like matches the theme of what his character is supposed to be. Like for mission, it's complicated. I Google searched like professor jacket, and that's the jacket that he's wearing. But the color scheme usually is whatever jacket he has that isn't like canon or anything, it's green. Not like this kind of green, but that probably as close as I'm gonna get. Alright, here's Antonio for this game. Name, Antonio Reeves. Pronouns, he. Is this correct? Yeah. Yes, that's correct. Does he look good? He's fine. He's fine. I think it's the light washed pants that makes me like, Premium level assistance for profile number 237771, Antonio Reeves, has been activated. For the sake of his hope and dreams. It is the future year 20XX, a dark era in which mankind is pushed to the brink of catastrophe. Woe be the human race, plagued by evil, terrifying, utterly sinister... I don't know. Robots, maybe? Evil robots? How's that work? Yeah, no, sorry. The future year 20XX is pretty much what you'd expect it to be. Non-flying cars, smartphones, pro-gamer celebs. Internet trolls, personal assistant AI, cheese-flavored snack foods. But even with such wonders as 20XX holds, to date I've had no part in any of them. I've worked as a dishwasher, a shoe salesperson, and lifeguard for the local community pool. I don't care what era of human history you live in. Kitties peeing in the pool is pretty much a constant thing, trust me on this. As for the bustling metropolis of 24-hour neon utopia you see here, my little corner of it isn't nearly as shiny and cool. Let me show you. Behold my quaint little apartment. Can't complain really, it's paradise in a relative sense. I only pay half the rent. Neighborhood stabbings have been down this year. Also, my roomie picks up any stray socks or shirts I leave lying around. You're a mess, Antonio. In fact, as things go, I'm living large compared to most of my family tree. Or at least I was before today.
You got fired from another job?
Juniper, please don't call me out.
Seriously? Seriously? That's 3 jobs since we left the suburbs.
I think this game is partially voice acted, just so you know. So it's just like some lines are voice acted. The majority isn't, I think. The horrified looking young woman there would be my roommate and childhood friend, Juniper. Juniper's the one who spearheaded this effort to co-rent an apartment. She's also the one who encouraged me whenever I lose a job. Like, you know, today.
I don't get why you aren't more upset about this. I'm upset. I'm upset on your behalf. Come on, share the load a little, okay?
Pool's closed, Juniper. Not much I can do about that. Why get upset? Because you actually enjoyed the job. More than you enjoyed dishwashing soap and smelly socks at the very least. I'm not the complaining sort. These things just happen. Things fall apart. The center does not hold. That's a bit morbidly poetic, isn't it? No, I mean the community center literally fell apart and the pool won't hold water anymore. Whatever. I'll get another job. Any job will do as long as we can make rent, right? Wrong! I saw how mopey and tired you were coming home every night from those other crappy jobs. At least when you got back from the pool each day, I sometimes caught you smiling.
What's the point of us moving away from home if not to get away from all of that? I mean, we both left that town so we could try to find happiness, right? I just want us to be happy. Both of us.
I thought you hated your job.
Come on.
No deflecting, this is about you. My mind's made up. We're going to find you a job that's just as good, if not better, than the lifeguarding job. Let's start from the top. What's your dream? Well, I'm standing in front of class to give a speech, and I forgot to put my pants on, and... Your dream job! Oh. I don't know, Juniper. I've never really given it any serious thought.
I've got it!
Oh hey, I think I've got just the thing to help you out. Juniper pulls out her phone, rapidly typing an unlock code on the glass before pointing out a little pink icon. It's a virtual life coach app. Mine keeps me from being late to meetings. Totally free too. My cousin introduced it to me. Wasn't he the guy who ended up in the ER after making a homemade flamethrower? It would have worked if he got the fuel mixture in his water gun right. Anyway, I've sent a copy to you now. I got a pop-up an hour ago offering me 500 points just to recommend it to a friend. Good timing, huh? Well, as long as you're earning points, I guess. At least give it a try, okay? Maybe I can point you at some good jobs. Ones with less socks and or urine. I'll think about it. Okay. But don't think too long, right? Oh. Does this work how... I don't think... Oh, it does. In the end, I installed the app. Couldn't bear to see Juniper fretting over me like that. Not that I'd find it annoying. I mean, it's more that she has enough trouble in her life without troubling herself over my life, too. Both of us had it rough up to and through the point where we left home to try and start a new life. A better one. She deserves better than me and my problems. Bless her heart, she means well. She's been firmly in my corner for all my life, the two of us against any dark forces aligned against me. That's not to say she's good at being an advocate. Enthusiastic, yes, but skilled? Nope. Typically the fantastic opportunities and self-help resources she sent my way are pyramid schemes or something. She's gung-ho about lending me a helping hand, but yeah. So the main reason I went ahead and installed the app was to make sure Juniper wasn't about to get her kidney sold on the black market or something. Still, no sense messing around with it now. A good night's rest would act as a neat little emotional reset button, right? Right. No dreams, no nightmares, just 8 hours of sweet, sweet black. By the time the morning light leaked in through the cracks in the blinds, I didn't care anymore about being unemployed again. Juniper already left to catch a bus to her office. She typically leaves before dawn, but she's left a note for me pinned to the tiny fridge we shared. Remember, download the app, find dream job, make money, sort your life out. I believe in you. So, moment of truth. Do I trust Juniper's weird little app, or just find some job that pays well enough to cover the bills? Settle for whatever I can. Give the weird little app a shot. Working at the very least, her miracle app could possibly help me find a job. I load it up, tap the icon, and...
Hello!
Hello? Huh? Okay, see, that's what I mean. Anyone else would freak out over a cute girl climbing out of their phone. Me? I went, huh. Also, it's one of those new kind of 3D screens, so you know, not actual magical realism here. Very notable in the distant future of 20XX.
Thank you for downloading Iris, your personal life coach. This is the ad-supported free version, sponsored by Pizza Yums. Did you know that when you have pizza on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime? Wow. Would you like to subscribe to Pizza Facts?
No. No thanks.
Thank you for subscribing to Pizza Facts.
Thank you? Great. But...
I'm here to help you get your dream job, your dream house, and your dream partner. I'm here to make all your dreams come true.
pretty tall order for an app to do. Or are you some sort of wish grant? Or are you some sort of wish-granting genie? Well, I suppose in the modern parlance, a massively intercommunicated database searching virtual assistant would be considered a kind of genie in a bottle. That was long. Did I read that right? Nah. But honestly, all I can do is give you the chance to improve your life. What you do with it is up to you. I can crisscross reference search data for you, but without motivation, you won't get anywhere. I glance up from my phone at the heaps of laundry and half-finished books and other items strewn across my apartment. Motivation is something I have tons of. Honest.
Hooray!
That's super! I'm really looking forward to working with you. Before we begin, do you have any questions? Sure, why should I use this app at all? I mean, my phone already has a voice-acted assistant AI. I can say, hey phone, search the web for job listings, and it'll work just as well. Ah, but I have an advanced emotional language interpreter. I'm smarter than the average program with more heart. I can help you sort your life out by analyzing your personality and find your perfect path in life, all thanks to my glorious, wondrous, patent-pending, super-duper identity identifier system. Between you and me, they really wanted an acronym that matched my name, but couldn't figure out what to do with the letter R. Would you like to know more? I don't want to skip the tutorial. I don't want to sit for the tutorial. Give me the sales pitch. Every time you think about saying something, I can tag it with an identity, the way you can be the sort of person you want to be. This system allows me to better understand who you are and what you need from life. I do this by analyzing your tone, inflection, and word choice. I can spot 5 different identity identifiers in your response to people. Quirky, steady, kindly, gutsy, and basically. Sounds to me like your program also wanted a bunch of things ending in Y. That's correct! My branding game is on point. Whoa, that was a weird noise. Quirky responses use jokes, snark, and sarcasm to make light of a situation. Just the thing for picking up someone's spirits, but a badly timed joke may not win over the room. Steady responses are sincere, honest, and logical. When you stop and think before speaking, you're on steady ground, but that might not take someone's feelings into account. Kindly responses are compassionate and empathetic and gentle in nature. They're careful with the feelings of others, but they're sometimes a bit wishy-washy as a result. Gutsy responses go with your gut. When you're brash, bold, risk-taking, and instinctive, you're gutsy. But it also means being blunt, confrontational, and aggressive, so be careful. Lastly, you can also take a basically option. It's a balanced and neutral response, safely moving the conversation along while learning more and digging deeper. Over time, I'll build a personality profile for you based on the identity identifiers detected in your speech. Maybe you'll be predominantly quirky, genuinely steady, a mix of both? Who knows? It's up to you. So what you're saying is I should always try to crack jokes or be super gutsy? Oh, and never speak basically. I mean, being basic's bad, right? It sounds bad. Heck no! They're all useful in the right context. There are no bad choices. Consider what you could say and go what feels right in the moment. Don't limit yourself. Sure, you could gamify your personality, but it's more fun if you let it happen naturally, no? Just be you. Now, let's see my patent-pending identity identifier system in action. How do you feel about dad jokes? Fucking hey, jokes, I'm dad! Yeah, jokes, I'm dad. Seriously? Seriously. Hey, I never said I was good at dad jokes, just that I could go for them. Which is true. I like my puns. So, now that you've seen the identity indicators in action, do you want to see the indicators like that so you can make an informed decision? If not, I can hide the indicators. Keep it a surprise that way. It doesn't influence your decision making. It's up to you. I'd like to use the identity indicators, please. Just because, like, some things don't actually mean the way you want them to mean. Okay, you'll see indicators in all their glorious color. What if I'm colorblind? That's why we have those icons! That's why they're also uniquely shaped icons. Don't worry, I got your back. I love that that game did that, by the way. I was about to say before he mentioned like the colorblind, I'm like, wait, that's why they have those icons and not just the colors. Anyway, as we go along, I'll analyze and tally your identity identifiers. In fact, let me show you now.
Good work.
Will you look at that? Such a strong personality. You asked me a single question. Off to a great start, I'd say. And hang on, you're scoring me? Didn't you say not to gamify my personality? Hey, I said you shouldn't. I'm an app. I think in numbers, so I gotta gamify it a little. Anyway, studies show that achievements, or chivos as the kids say, encourage app engagement. Okay, well, what's with the empty space on the left? Oh, I also track vocal responses from people you meet. Once you get to know some folks, I'll let you know how well you're getting along with them over there. Ooh, I like that. Relationship scores. Wonderful. I personally like it. So, will you also tell me what the correct responses are to avoid making enemies, or do I need to go find a walkthrough for the vast game you're making of my daily life? Antonio, you're looking at this all the wrong way. Generally, people don't get super annoyed at you unless you deliberately and repeatedly provoke them, and it'll be obvious when you're doing that. I promise you that if you bungle a few social encounters, it won't really hurt anything. No cheating needed, just relax and have fun. You can access your scorecard anytime you like with the Q key, or click on the score in the upper right corner of your screen. And that's everything. Ta-da! Oh, turn to game. Okay, but how is any of that supposed to help me get a job? I only downloaded this app because my roomie claims you're a great life coach for the unemployed. What good will taking the quiz off the back of a supermarket checkout rack magazine do with that? Wow. There's long words. Wow.
Why, it'll help me understand your spirit, of course.
Of course. You can't talk to ghosts? Is there a ghost in the room right now? Am I a ghost? You have to tell me if I'm a ghost, that's the rule.
No, silly. I mean your spirit. Your hopes and dreams. Your life's passions. I can even help you find romance.
Cool, we're here for the romance. Romance? Seriously? Seriously, often you can find your soulmate and your dream job in the same place, but if you'd rather focus on gainful employment for now, that's fine too. Workplace dating. Well, that's a recipe for disaster, and hitting on co-workers right from day one can be kinda awkward. Or am I looking for love and ready to start right off the gate? Never get a second chance to make a first impression. If I meet the right person, why put it off? How do I want to handle this new opportunity? Sure, I'm open to the possibility if I meet anyone nice. Romance with flirty first impressions. Let's stay focused. I'll play it cool on day one at least. Romance without flirty first impressions. I'm just not interested in romance, Iris. No romance, just friendships. Sure, I'm open to the possibility if I meet anyone nice. I think I'm mature enough to juggle both at once. Why not? Super! And remember, the choice is yours. If you're not comfortable with other people, stay professional. Now let's get started. To finish analyzing your personal history, please authorize me to read your social media feeds and personal information metadata. Aha! I knew it! This is some kind of scam. I'm going to wake up in a bathtub of ice missing a kidney. Sure, I can help you register as an organ donor.
Bad command or
Oh, you were being sarcastic. Sorry, I haven't quite finished analyzing your personality. I couldn't tell. Relax, I won't share your information with any third parties. This is strictly so I can find your dream job. Am I authorized? Another wonderful Juniper recommendation here. Just like the 17 self-help books on my shelf, still 18th time's the charm, right? Yeah, go ahead.
please enjoy this recorded music.
Analyzing. Please enjoy this recorded music. So, do I just stand here, or...
Thank you.
Thank you for waiting. I've identified your dream job and arranged an interview. 30 minutes from now. Please put on some nice clothes, nicer than those, please. I don't think that's too much to ask. What? For your interview, silly! You want to look your best! But you just... How... Okay, how did you land my dream job in 20 seconds flat? Simple, I'm awesome like that. Now get a move on. Tut tut, you need to catch the 8:20 a.m. bus, and that's 9 minutes away. Well, this is happening. But I do have a chance to get off this runaway train. Nobody says I have to obey my new digital fairy godmother. I could delete the app and go find a real job. That'd be the safest option. I could get dressed for Iris's job interview. Let's go! A normal person, someone with high standards, would have deleted the app right there rather than hop a bus to meet up with what were very likely men with sharp knives and a taste for kidneys. But me, I was already getting dressed before she'd finished the sentence. It's not that I believe the silly app claims by serving my hopes and dreams on a silver platter. Honestly, I expected another shoe salesman job at best. But, well... it'll be worth a laugh at the very best. I choose to trust in science. What is my dream anyway? What the hell, let's do this. Like I always say, go with the flow. What is Antonio? Oh my god, I actually get to build him a little bit. I feel like the basically option is probably better for this one. Let's go with the basically option. Let's go with the flow. I've learned that the world wants me to put aside childish things and become a responsible adult. Do what you gotta do, don't complain, don't whine. Juniper says use the app, so I'll use the app. The app says to go to the job interview, so I'll go to the job interview. Yep. That is... I guess that is Antonio. He's going where I tell him to. But I'm not going into this blind. I'm willing to walk this path. But I'll admit there's a lot of unknowns ahead of me. Will I still be passive on the other side of this journey? Only one way to find out. And as I came to realize weeks later, who I was and who I could become don't have to be the same thing. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Again, links to the game, I'll have that in the description. See you next time. Bye!